Are you looking for top 10 most famous paintings of all time? One of the oldest artwork forms, portray has been around ever, considering that our historic ancestors first commenced generating charcoal creations on cave walls. While infinite generations of artists have left their mark over the millennia, only a few artistic endeavors have succeeded in transcending time and way of life to be respected across the globe, now exhibited in museums and artwork galleries. Those terrifi artwork be counted number some of the maximum important, remarkable, and influential artwork of all time. Here is the list of top 10 most famous paintings of all time. 10. Birth of Venus, one of the maximum well-known artwork with Inside the Global. The Birth of Venus become painted someday with inside the 1,480 seconds at the peak of the Renaissance through Sandro Botticelli, spellbinding to gaze upon. The masterpiece capabilities a nude Venus, the goddess of love, rising from a scallop, as this excellent mythological determined become the primary non-secular nude to be painted, considering that antiquity. The portrait had a profound effect on artwork history, analyzed and preferred through infinite generations of artwork historians and laypeople alike. The stupendous portrait now is living with inside the Uffizi Gallery in Florence, the town wherein it become painted. 9. Water Lilies, consisting of a few 250 unique artwork. Claude Monet's Water Lilies collection become painted at his domestic in Guernica among 1896 and 1926. The foremost concern of the artwork is the water lily pond with inside the again of his garden, with numerous different flowers, a wood bridge, and an imposing weeping willow, additionally featuring one of the incredible French Impressionists. Claude Monet's artwork are right away recognizable and are on show in museums across the globe, while the Musée de l'Orangerie is domestic to 8 of his superb murals. Different Water Lilies artistic endeavors may be located in New York's Museum of Modern Art and the Portland Art Museum, amongst others. 8. Night Watch, arguably the maximum well-known paintings of the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam. The Night Watch is one of the most luxurious artwork to emerge from the Dutch Golden Age, painted in 1642 through Rembrandt van Rijn. The good-sized canvas portrays a collection of civic guards as they head off to exercise their shooting. For lots of its existence, the portrait become lined with a darkish varnish which gave the wrong effect that it depicted a nighttime scene. Main to the call Night Watch, as nicely as being referred to for its remarkable length, the portrait is likewise famed for its dramatic use of mild that makes it appear as though the lifestyle's linked figures are sincerely transferring earlier than us. 7. The Scream. The Scream is a sequence of expressionist artwork and prints through Norwegian artist Edvard Munch, displaying an agonized determined in opposition to a blood-pink sky. The panorama with inside the heritage is Oslofjord, regarded from a hill in Oslo. Edvard Munch created numerous variations of the Scream in numerous media. The first model become painted in 1893 and is on show in the National Gallery of Norway. It became stolen in 1994 in a high-profile artwork robbery and recovered numerous months later. In 2004, every other model of the Scream became stolen from the Munch Museum, most effective to be recovered in 2006. 6. Girl with a Pearl Earring. Although it smiles frequently in comparison with the Mona Lisa, Johannes Vermeer's Girl with a Pearl Earring is, in fact, a trony, and now no longer a portrait, thought to have been painted round 1665 through the Dutch master. The fascinating paintings depicts an imagined as opposed to actual woman sporting a blue turban and a big glimmering pearl earring. Tracy Chevalier wrote a historic novel fictionalizing the occasions of the portrait's introduction. The novel stimulated a 2003 movie with Scarlett Johansson as Johannes Vermeer's assistant sporting the pearl earring, standing out brilliantly in opposition to the darkish heritage. The girl with a pearl earring now illuminates the Mauritshuis gallery wherein she hangs in The Hague. 5. Guernica, one of Pablo Picasso's maximum esteemed and exalted artistic endeavors. Guernica tells the unhappy tale of the bombing of the Basque metropolis of the identical call. Through a sequence of black, white, and gray shapes and figures, the well-known Cubist highlights the destruction wrought upon the metropolis through Nazi Germany and Fascist Italy. Painted in 1937, Guernica has extensively appeared as one of the best and maximum effective anti-conflict artistic endeavors of all time. Picasso's masterpiece can now be loved on the Museo Reina Sofia in Madrid, even as a reproduction tapestry of his well-known paintings may be located placing on the headquarters of the United Nations in New York. Act 4, the creation of Adam, making up simply one smaller part of the spectacular fresco that covers the Sistine Chapel ceiling. The creation of Adam is arguably Michelangelo's maximum fame and respected paintings. Along the statue of David, in the biblical scene, we see God achieving out and stretching to provide lifestyles to Adam, the primary man, commissioned through Pope Julius II. The Sistine Chapel ceiling became painted among 1508 and 1512, with the creation of Adam taking satisfaction of region among the vital panels, replicated and reproduced infinite instances, considering that then, this terrifi paintings is simply one of the Renaissance man's many masterpieces. 3. The Last Supper, painted with inside the 1,490 seconds on a refectory wall with inside the convent of Santa Maria del Grazie in Milan. The Last Supper is one of the maximum recognizable artistic endeavors on earth, while the years have now no longer been typed to the original, which has sustained lots put on and tear. The convent nonetheless sees humans come from everywhere in the globe to seize a glimpse of the terrifi fresco. The superb mural depicts the scene while Jesus Christ tells the 12 apostles sitting to both facets of him that one and every of them will betray him. Some writers advise that the character with inside the portray seated to the left of Jesus is Mary Magdalene as opposed to John the Apostle. This famous principle performs a vital position in Dan Brown's novel The Da Vinci Code. 2. Starry Night, Vincent van Gogh's defining paintings. Starry Night describes the view he should see out of his asylum window in Saint-Rémy de Provence after he had a breakdown and reduce off a part of his personal ear in 1888. The iconic scene indicates a swirling nighttime sky punctuated with stars overlooking a nonetheless drowsing village. The Dutch post-impressionist painter's lovely introduction is now exhibited on the Museum of Modern Art in New York and is one of the maximum valued works of their considerable collection. 1. Mona Lisa, widely taken into consideration to be the maximum well-known portrait with inside the global. The Mona Lisa has overjoyed onlookers ever because it became painted with inside the early 1,500 seconds through Leonardo da Vinci. The portrait is called for Lisa del Giocondo, a member of a rich-owned circle of relatives of Florence. In 1911, the Mona Lisa became stolen through Louvre worker Vincenzo Peruggia, an Italian patriot who believed the Mona Lisa must be lowered back to Italy. After having saved the portrait in his condo for 2 years, Peruggia became sooner or later stuck while he tried to promote it to the Uffizi Gallery in Florence. Today, the Mona Lisa hangs once more with inside the Louvre in Paris, in which 6 million humans see the portrait every year.